Hola Chicanos. It's gonna do a Cosmic Dog collective, just to get the feel for all the general energies in the for this Saturday. Let's see here. Ooh, Hierophant. Somebody's got the keys to the kingdom. Well balanced. Hierophant Taurus energy. Ooh, oh my God, that's beautiful. High Priestess and the High Priest right side by side there. Highly intuitive, and the keys to the kingdom. Heads up to 7. Forward movement to control your environment and victory, as it pertains to spiritual battles, I believe. On the clock. Ooh, slow and diligent. And Prince of Swords. It's the King of Swords in this one. Knight of Pentacles. This is slow moving, but very knowledgeable in justice. Like I'm getting like like Earth Angel energy, like Earth and Air. A little bit of fire from Archangel Michael. 1:44 on the clock. Let's see here. Ooh, imprisonment. This could be spiritual, mental, or physical. 6 of Swords, sailing on the calmer waters. Oh my God, sailing on the calmer waters and imprisonment. This is definitely prison, because this could be also known as like sailing up the river, right? Sometimes known as. This adds up to 14, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, it's definitely Earth Angel energy. Ooh, the Emperor and the Hierophant. Okay, these two are kind of like this is like the physical, like Emperor. I kind of sometimes consider this guy to be like the spiritual Emperor. You know what I mean? I know it's not really like that, but this adds up to 9. The Hermit, Emperor, and yeah. Wow, that's Aries Taurus energy. Wow, it's very, this is very, very powerful energy. Taurus. What do we got in the heart of the situation for the collective there, Holy Spirit? Ooh, what's this? Oh, conflict, yes. Justice, conflict. Sailing on the calmer waters, conflict. This is adds up to 11. Balancing the scales, Libra energy. Oh, I just noticed there's looks like the Queen of Swords has been in the area there. If you see in the background there's one guy who's missing his hat, his hard hat holder. This lady, I don't know. This looks like she got the worst babysitting job ever. Sometimes, like, yeah. Those aren't even kids. Those are like halflings or something. We got in the at the bottom of the deck. We got the Emperor. So like taking control of things. Aries energy. Pointing, telling the armies where to go. Challenge position. We got 3. That's quite a bit. Okay, the challenge is somebody could be challenged by a hermit who's taking a leap of faith, working hard at their craft, being very meticulous in what they're doing. So that's up to 17 Aquarius energy. Somebody could be in the limelight. This guy, he's taking a leap of faith, but he's got protection. He look like he's out there in the middle of the field by himself, and then like a wolf's about to eat him. But that wolf is his ancestor. His ancestor is watching over him. He's not gonna let anything happen to him. Okay. He's there to protect him because he knows he's taking a leap of faith for the Most High. He could be investigating something. He could be have a lot of snakes around him too. So, but he's been given power to tread upon serpents, and the poison won't hurt him. And yeah, he basically has been given power to make the snakes his bitch, right? Because yeah, that's what was given to us. Any believer has that power. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. This is somebody's taking control of things. Could be an Aries read. Could be anybody's read, really. Fool is anybody, right? Sometimes pertains to Aries though, so it is heavy Aries. Subconsciously, oh my God, you got a lot on your brain. Subconsciously, you're holding on to a lot of secrets, or you're holding on to something, and then you got a box full of like secrets there. You got whatever. You're sitting on them. You don't fucking whatever. It's a fated event. Maybe something with your ancestors. Maybe your ancestors have given you some gifts and some secrets and ancient knowledge, and you're sitting on them. They're not for everybody's ears, right? You could be going a little stressed out right now. Maybe you're like. You're like you can be in battle, have a battle right in your inward microcosm, right? Like the inward all, you can have a battle just like you can in the outer world, right? It doesn't bruise you the same way, but it can bruise you digging up shit, right? And you're highly intuitive. You got the High Priestess here, and yeah, you're always warned of danger, so you're not worried about danger really. So that's up to 11, Justice again, Mighty Justicey, and 15, the Devil. You could be obsessing about something. 15, 25 with faded event here, Fortune. 20. Somebody could be 25, 52, born in 52. Private Cancer, number 7. Forward movement, gain control of your environment, and victory. Beautiful. In the past, how the fuck do we get here in the past? Oh my goodness. We've got in the past. Maybe you weren't seeing what was right in front of you. You could have been maybe a little bit ungrateful in the past. This might have called down judgment. Because yeah, 24. Somebody could be 24, 42, born in 42. Gemini. This could be Gemini energy in the past. Could have been under judgment, or maybe wasn't seeing all the blessings right beside her. See, there's an ancestor's hand coming out of the water there and bringing something there. But I don't even know what this guy's really doing there. He's pouring the. He's got like three pouring into one, or 2 pouring into one, right? Okay, that was the past anyway. What do we got in the present? For the collective. This one. Okay, presently you could be in illusions. You could be illusions, so watch out for that. You could turn these are our options too, but not all of them are viable. Some of them are been put there by the devil to poison, kill, or harm you, right? And you gotta use your own discernment and find out which ones they are, right? Pray about them or whatever, you know. I see she's dreaming there too, so maybe pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, and your ancestors are talking to you right now, so pay attention. Give me one on this. What are the ancestors trying to tell the collective presently, Holy Spirit? Oh. Okay, and there's strength. You gotta tame your inner beast. You gotta tame your beast. Your beast right now is like, maybe you're battling a lot of demons right now, and you got to, your inner beast just wants to come out and bite everybody's head off, and it's not fair to everybody else, right? So, Yeah, maybe just be careful with that too. This adds up to the devil, so this is just what the devil wants, right? Devil can also be rebellion too, but rebellion can go too far. Rebellion can be good sometimes too, though, right? In the future, you're gonna be closing out a cycle with things. You're gonna be the honorable, diligent knight. You're gonna be moving slow, honorable, diligent, and listen to your inward nugs and pulls, and where your ancestors are gonna pull you. 22, something could be boils down to for the Emperor again. Yeah, Aries is very significant in this read. Power, taking control maybe inwardly, could be taking control of your addictions. It could be taking control of like anything, like yeah, maybe just cleaning your house even, or you're influencing things. You're shining light on things, and maybe the light you're shining is imprisoning some people. I don't know, but maybe it's like waking them out of their things too. Because when people are triggered, like I know when I'm triggered, it's not somebody else's fault. When somebody else's triggers me, it's something in me that is incorrect, that I need to change. So when I get triggered and I lose my temper and stuff like that, I know it's not anybody else's fault but my own, because it's like there's a reason that triggered me, and that means there needs to be healing done inwardly, right? That's when you need to go on an inward journey and find out why that triggered you, and follow that trail with your light, and go in your inner darkness there, and find out who the fuck's hiding in there that's triggered, because that's a impulse sent by your inner world that gets you to lash out like that, right? And certain people, they can trigger you, and as much as it seems like it's their fault, it's not their fault, it's your fault, because yeah, you that's like part of you that needs to be healed, and once that's healed, you won't be triggered like that anymore, right? 27, somebody could be 27, 72, born in 72. Inward work. Yeah, definitely do some inward work is what you're doing right now. You're shining light in your inner world. This isn't outwardly. Maybe it's showing up outwardly. That's why the hermit usually secludes himself when he does inward work, because he doesn't like to be around a lot of people, because it triggers you, right? It triggers you. And certain people saying certain things can trigger you, right? Sometimes it's better to just turn off your phone, maybe not even go on the internet or anything. What do you got in the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Okay, you're fearing the devil. Or you're fearing betrayal. I think the devil's like working on this fear, because this is the thing that fear. When you fear things, it gives you the devil power over you, right? That's why you're not supposed to fear anything except God Himself, right? Because really, He's the only one that can really hurt you, and He's the shot caller, right? Somebody could be 25, 52, born in or no, was it 25, 52, born in 52. Private Cancer, getting control of your environment. This is Gemini, Capricorn energy. What do you got in the lens you be looking through? Prince of Swords is the King of Swords. This is this is like the ultimate judge. You're looking at it, you're judging right now. You're judging everything, but you're judging inwardly. I'm thinking you're trying to. Maybe you're judging. Maybe you're judging outwardly, but you're not meaning to. It's just like maybe it's just like whatever. Sometimes it happens, right? When you're in judgment mode, you got to be in judgment mode when you go inwardly and judge. You have to be. You have to be the King of Swords, because or Lady Justice, like Justice, because that's basically what you're doing, is you're taming your inner world, right? Following those, and that when something triggers you, that's the indication that you need to do some inner work, right? When you get really pissed, when you lose your temper, like I just did, like just a while ago. What do we got in the environment there? Okay, your passions could be blocking you. Maybe you're passionate about something. Your passions could be blocking you, and you're fearless, because you have nothing to fear, but not even fear itself. Just the most high who sits on the throne is the only thing that you should fear. And because if He's behind you, what can stand against you, right? Knight of Wands is your passions could be whatever you're passionate about. It could be addictions, could be sex, it could be just being triggered. Some people, like, you never seen people who are angry all the time and they have to be angry. Some people are addicted to being angry. It's sad, like, and that can be really, really poisonous for you, even for you physically, your body, right? So that's not a good way to be. In the environment, we've got, yeah, you're being the slow, diligent knight. Or this is the Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, Prince of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. He's got his giant ball there. I don't know where his left nut is, but he's, I don't know, he's getting, if that's like something he throws at somebody. He's got Taurus with him too, heavy Taurus. Taurus is a heavy set, like the bull, you know. So but he's grounded. He's not gonna, he's not, yeah. You could have fire and earth high in your chart. Taurus, you could be Taurus. Give me one on this Taurus. Okay. Win at all costs. Yeah, you're win at all costs right now. Yeah, you're win at all costs right now. And in your inner world, it's like you're not willing to accept defeat. You can't. The stakes are too high, right? In the outcome. Oh my God, that's a lot, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Prince of Wands. Okay, so you're in creative mode in the future here. Is going to get you victory. Or King of Wands is going to get victory. Doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could be just your creative mode. When you go in your inner world, that's where you create from too. So when, say you topple a tower in your inner world and you drop that motherfucker, an old tower, it could have been tormenting you since like birth, like, or even from your past life. You know what I mean? And when that tower topples, you have the option to build something new in there. You can create something out of that, right? Out of the rubble. This is definitely going within. This is Four of Swords going within again. Like this is like one of the most relaxed cards in the tarot. It is, I think. Ace of Pentacles is you're gonna, whatever you create is gonna be a business opportunity. It's gonna grow into something that can grow into a lot of pentacles. A gift from God. And there's gonna be quick coming in messages about luxurious living. 9 Pentacles. It adds up to 17 and getting noticed too. Whatever you're doing is gonna get you noticed. Because, yeah, it's pretty hard to shine your light when you got the Holy Spirit living in you. It's hard to hide your light. You shouldn't hide it. Like I say, you're supposed to shine it. As much as it pisses people off and it fucking whatever, it triggers them. But you gotta understand, when you're triggering them, it may be pissing them off. But you know what, just like you are healing your inner world, if they know how to do that, they'll be urged to go in and do the exact same thing, and then everybody wins, right? Give me one on the Emperor here. What's the underlying energy to read is the Emperor here? What's the Emperor doing here? Okay, the Emperor's got the truth. You got the Archangel Michael's sword of truth, and nothing stands against the truth. Okay, people can make up all the lies in the world against you. That's what I said to somebody who used to lie on me, like I used to have. I'm not gonna whatever. I'm not trying to like. Talk shit about him or anything, but like somebody like that I used to go out with or whatever. Like they when we broke up, they told a lot of lies about me, and I told the bitch, I said, you know what? For every lie you tell, or for every 2 lies you tell, I'm gonna tell one truth, and I guarantee my one truth will totally decimate any of the lies that you fucking come against me with, because the truth, nothing stands against the truth. Like you could have the whole factory of lies come up against one truth, and that truth will fucking cut them all to ribbons, right? And these truths are dangerous, and they hurt. They hurt fucking hard, man. Especially when you're not in line with them. So, what's this conflict over in the heart of the situation? Okay, death, transformation. You're going through changes. You're changing. You're working with Dr. Death. You booked your appointment, and he's helping you slay some demons inwardly, right? Adds up to 24 again, 42 Gemini energy, right? The challenge could be this Hermit here. This Hermit is an investigator who's like mastering something, and he's got his ancestors watching over him, so he's pretty indestructible right now. He's protected, and But like I say, when you're doing inward work, you can be protected from the outside work, but there's still fucking in your micro all there in the inward all. You still demons you gotta slay in there, and then you can like I say, it can be worse than doing battle in a 3D. It really can be, you know, because it's like you're imploding fighting. I don't know. That's maybe not a good way to say it, but. Yeah, you could be getting noticed too, the challenge. Whoever this hermit is or this investigator, people are noticing them, and they've been like treading upon snakes, and but their ancestors are with them too. So, this hermit could have a contract and have to walk away from what no longer serves them. This adds up to 14. 14. Sagittarius, Archangel Michael. They're working with their angels and ancestors, and they're cleaning their house. Okay. Subconsciously, there's a fated event, the High Priestess, highly intuitive. You're stressed out subconsciously in your inner world. Like, look, this is like what your inner world, your inner all looks like right now. It's like, because you just went to war inwardly, right? It's like in 3D, you may get in a little scuffle or a shouting matches, but this is literally what's going on in your inner world. You just toppled a tower, maybe killed an army or something like that. You know what I mean? It's it can be stressful, and you learned a lot of knowledge from this too, though, and you've covered ground, and you're holding on to those secrets, and in the past, divine judgment was called down, and maybe you were ungrateful because maybe you were getting hit left, right, and center, and you were like, oh God, why am I going through this? But you know what? You got to go through it, right? Princess of Pentacles, because you're being a student, and the Empress, well-rounded. You're listening. You're taking it on the chin. The Empress listens, and the Emperor shouts things out, which is the underlying energy of the read. But the Empress is inward. This is your inward world, right? The Emperor's outward. He shouts things out. The Empress is inward. So when you're doing inner work, you're like the Empress, right? Well, I like to say you're the hermit, but you are like the Empress, because you got the kingdoms inside too, the same kingdoms that are in your outer all, right? In the present, you're strong. You're gaining strength. You're sifting through these illusions, because you know the devil's got his little fucking strongholds in there, his towers that he's built in your inward world there, and you got to topple them, and truths are coming out. But some of these are poisonous, right? You got to make sure. So, I mean, you got to use your own discernment. Sets up to 8, 5, 15, the devil. Yeah, sets up to the devil. You're fighting the devil right now, inwardly. Because we all have that inner devil, you know what I mean? It's like there's the yin, the yang, the wu, the tang, the black, the dark, right? Evil, good, up, down, all that, right? In the future, you're going to be closing out a cycle and give me one on the Knight of Pentacles here. Taurus energy. Okay. Princess of Wands. Explore and you'll get good news. And the Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands and the Princess of Swords, which is fire and air. And this is like a fucking, this is deadly. Because you're going to find some kind of new power here, because when air blows on fire, it's like a cutting torch. You can cut through steel, you know what I mean? And good news, but keep your eyes open, right? Like, it's also the card of espionage. So do your inner espionage. The truth here is clarifying the Emperor. So this Emperor is wielding the truth. You're the Emperor of your inner all, and you're wielding Archangel Michael's sword of truth right now. The way you're influencing things is you're shedding light on things. The Sun here, Leo energy, and imprisoning the demons, and also freeing parts of you that were maybe imprisoned by the enemy, right? So, this is your wish fulfillment. You're fearing the devil, but you really don't have to fear the devil. The devil's only as strong as you as you make him, right? 10 of Swords is a betrayal. He's trying to give you fears. He's trying to make you think like, oh, everybody's trying to betray you. Maybe they are, but you still have, even if they are, you have nothing to fear, right? Give me one on this. Yeah, keep things balanced. Remember, keep things balanced. Don't let him throw you off guard, because he wants to throw you off and kind of distract you, so you fucking make an idiot of yourself, right? lens you're looking through is you're the Prince of Swords, which is the King of Wands, or the King of Swords in this one. You're judging. You're calling all out mayhem down on the devil. You don't like that shit. This is the devil right here. You're causing him to be in loss, lack, and regret. And all the strongholds that he once held in your life, you're turning them into dust, and you're putting up new towers that put the truth on top for everybody to see, not hide it underneath, right? And the cornerstone is built on the truth, the life, and the way, right? The new towers, I'm saying. You got an angel on top with a arrow, with a bow and arrows. You can shoot anybody that comes near it, so you don't have to do it again. In the environment, you're a win at all costs. You gotta be, right? It's your inner world. You just gotta. That's why the hermit secludes himself. He goes in his cave when he does shit like this, right? And your passions could be blocking you, because a lot of times these towers are your passions, right? The ones the strongholds that the devil's built up. But you're being slow and diligent, and you're grabbing your big wrecking ball there, and you're throwing it at these towers. So, heavy set. Give me one on this guy again. He seems to want to come out a lot. Okay, yeah, you're highly skilled at this. You've been doing this for a while. I'm taking it. And you're highly intuitive with the Magician and Knight of Pentacles. I have quick coming in messages about luxurious living. Maybe your money's gonna come up. Your money's been blocked for a while. I'm gonna ask that right now. Prince of Wands is a King of Wands. You're inwardly you are being creative, and whenever you top of one of these towers, like I say, you're gonna build a new one with using your creativity, and this is gonna lead to victory, which is gonna lead to outward business opportunities and inwardly, right? I think you'll grow inwardly. Give me one on this King of Wands. Two of Wands is planning for your future. Yeah, you're planning for your future. You got a lot of ground, a lot of extra empty spaces now that you're toppling these towers, where you can create a lot of good things, right? Instead of like the bad things that were growing there. Holy Spirit, what would you like to tell the Cosmic Dog Collective right now? Don't be afraid to get a different perspective of things, of the past, okay? Maybe there's things in the past that trigger you, and yeah, this adds up to 18. A lot is hidden. Everything's hidden within until you go in and investigate it, right? With the moon, right? This can also be in lunacy, and like especially around full moon times, if you got water high in your chart, things can get a little fucking wavy, right? So be cautious of that too. What's hidden here? What's the main thing that we should be working on inwardly? Yeah, try and do everything with love, right? Try and make sure that you're always you're wielding the truth, and you're knocking down towers, and devils are like, no, not me. But you know what? This is justice, balancing the scales. Try and do it with love. Be a loving justicey motherfucker. Don't be like I don't know. Like, don't let it go to your head. Yeah, give me one more, Holy Spirit. What should they be aware of? Yeah, justice. You're balancing the scales. That's two cards of justice. But you gotta like sit across the table and sit in the enemy's chairs once in a while and see how things look from his side of the battlefield, right? Just so that you can say, I've seen what they were saying, how they were seeing it, and maybe they were right about this. You know what I mean? You gotta be willing to bend.